What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 75 of the 16-Ounce Gamer Podcast. I am your host, Castle and Ras, and today is a coffee date with Ras HP 16-Ounce. Ras, how are you doing tonight, man? Well, today.
Today? I'm doing all right. Like you said, pretty tired. Had a tornado warning last night, but other than that, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you had tornado warning. I had bad storms come out, take my power away, so we ended up recording in the morning instead of Friday night, so no beer drinking right now. There could be, but then I guess we'd have problems, right?
Yeah.
You drinking at, 5:47 a.m. and me at 6:47 a.m.?
Yep.
So we're just going to get over some news and stuff that we've gotten throughout the week, as always. But so what we've been playing lately, man? Have you played anything good over the past, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Well, as you know, I recently got the Switch, so I've been playing the hell out of that. I'm addicted to Smash Brothers, trying to unlock all the characters, and it's a fun game. Really fun game.
Yep. Kids playing it with you?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take turns or set it up and use the Joy-Cons and try to kick each other's butts. And I actually like it in the little kickstand mode or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's not bad for that. But if you go more people, you definitely need to have it hooked up to the TV.
Yeah.
But
I use the kickstand mode when I'm doing dishes. I set it up on the counter and watch YouTube while I'm doing dishes. Yeah.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Mario Odyssey, I'm really enjoying that. That's pretty cool. Me and the wife have been playing Mario Party and Mario Kart 8, I think is what it was. Yeah, Mario Kart 8. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really fun. Something she likes. Since I have the dock in our room, we just put it on our TV in our room and sit there and talk. And easy to sit there and talk and play, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then, what else did I got my good old crack rock back, Minecraft, on the Switch.
Oh boy.
And that's awesome.
How much are they charging for that on Switch? Full price or
$30?
$30, okay.
Yeah, $30, which I don't know. I think it's fair for that game because I love it so much. And definitely. I don't think it'll ever go down, but I think it's cool. I'm popping Achievos for Xbox through the Switch. I think that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That is awesome.
And what else can I say about Minecraft? Oh, that's probably the 8th time I've bought it. So, yeah, I have a problem with that game.
Yeah.
And we recently just got my son for his birthday, Civilization 6, so I tried that. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to dive into that one more. I just tried the tutorial and then haven't been playing it much this week. And then I'm almost done with Spider-Man. So that one's been fun. I'm getting tired of the little sneak around missions with MJ and Miles. Those are getting to be annoying. You know what I mean? Well, yeah.
Is it stealth stuff? Okay.
Yeah, so every so often you'll have to do a mission as MJ or Miles, and you just have to sneak around to grab supplies or do that. And it's getting old. There's too many of them.
Okay, it's getting repetitive, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Type mission. Yeah.
I'd rather swing around and kick some ass.
Yeah, you're Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Me and Surf started Halo 5.
Oh boy.
No, it's not too so far not too bad. It's not great, but it's not, I don't think it's the worst Halo yet.
Yeah, if I wake up early enough on a Sunday and see you guys on, I might jump in with you.
Yeah, go for it.
So
it'd be great. It'd be awesome, actually. And played some Rocket League with Organic and Marius. Also played some Apex Legends again.
I gotta get back into Apex.
Yeah, that game's... I still enjoyed it. I even tried, I downloaded and tried... What the hell's the Paladins one? Realm Royale?
Realm Royale, yeah, I have that downloaded.
Yeah,
haven't jumped into it.
That's actually pretty fun.
It looks good. I'm sure it's still going, so it has to be decent, right?
Right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've just been focused on trying to beat Spider-Man. And, playing games as they come up. Like what me and you, a couple weeks ago, played some Rocket League. Yeah, it was Rocket League with you and Organic. Excuse me. Yeah, because we was going to try, I think, Battlefront, wasn't it? And then you had an update. Yeah,
I had an update, so we couldn't do it. But I did play Battlefront this past week, just to let you know. And I played that new mode you were talking about. It's like the Overwatch mode, where it's the transfer the one item. Yeah. So I had a good time playing it. Like, I was like, man, it's a real shame what they did to that game into the get-go, because it isn't bad. You know what I mean?
It's actually, I like going back and playing it here and there. And then my kids play it, so like it's fun to play with them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing. Let's see, I bottled my chocolate stout last Sunday, so that'll be ready in 2 weeks. So it's a mixture of chocolate stout for some bottles, and then other bottles I put in some pecan flavoring, so it's gonna be chocolate pecan stout.
Nice. I don't like pecans, but I can see other people liking them. The only thing I like pecans on, do you ever the vending machine like pecan swirl things?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're the only thing I like pecans on. When I was a kid, my parents used to buy 2 things of ice cream because I would eat all the ice cream. So they would buy pecan flavored ice cream because they knew I wouldn't eat it. So it was a little shit.
Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, I did that. Oh, and I had the half I made. I had this guy at my sister-in-law's house. He's a Bud Light drinker. Every time I see him, every time I see him, he's a Bud Light drinker. So I told him, I go, here, if you want to try one, go ahead. He's like, what'd you do? Did you brew this or did you buy it? I said, I brewed it. He tried it and he's like, oh, all right. He's like, how much would you charge for a case? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Charge for a case? He's like, brew me a case. So I was like, yeah, I'll brew you a case, no problem. So then before we left, he gave me $40 to brew him a case.
Oh, nice.
So it's like, hell yeah.
Start your own underground.
That's right.
Be your own Al Capone.
Hell yeah.
Bootleg booze.
But yeah, that's been good. And then that's all I've been up to is just that, work and all the other normal stuff.
Yep.
What have you been up to?
Well, if people can't tell by the sound of my voice, I had a little bit of a sinus infection last week, thought it went away, and now it's hitting me like full force. So I feel like complete shit. And yesterday I started, this is just personal life stuff. I started, we're resurfacing our decks. I had to get all the deck screws out. Mm-hmm. So I was doing that yesterday. So bending over with like sinus pressure in my forehead for hours at times.
Oh, that sucks.
Which was fun. But besides that, the fun stuff I did, I jumped in a bunch of games over the past week. I had like one of those weeks where you just can't make up your mind on gaming.
Oh, yeah.
And so I finished Minecraft Story Mode. So I've done that on my backlog. And then I thought I had like all the additional episodes, but apparently I only had the one additional one, the one little adventure that you do as the episode 6, I guess it is. I think it was. And then the other ones I don't have. So, but I can check that off my backlog, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then
you didn't have the Halloween episode?
No, like those weren't, because I bought it. I thought I bought when I bought it. I guess it must have been before they released those ones. So it was just like up to whatever was out for only like $5 or whatnot. So, I mean, I might pick them up later because I did enjoy that I'm not a big Minecraft fan, but the story mode wasn't bad. It was decent.
It was okay. Season 2 sucked.
And then, as I mentioned before, jumped into Battlefront 2, played the what I call Overwatch or Paladins mode, because it's the whole capture a thing at the center point and move it towards the other team's base and the other team defend it type thing. Mm-hmm. Had a lot of fun playing that. Jumped into, out of Surf's recommendation, that Adventure Time RPG game.
Oh, yeah, I saw you playing it.
Yeah, and it is good, but I'm afraid I played a little bit. It actually is decent but I feel like it's very targeted towards kids, so it's kind of sluggish to me at points. You know what I mean? Like just a little slow. Mm-hmm. So I might not play that anymore. Jumped into Prey, but I'll write in because I'll miss next week's episode because of my wife's and I anniversary. So I'll write in my thoughts of Prey for next week. I won't talk about them now, but I did start it.
Well, how long have you been married?
What year is it?
2019.
We've been married 6 years.
Oh, nice. Well,
yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. Jump back into Odyssey. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm just gonna I decided it's just once a week I gotta play that game because it's too damn good. And so I played that some more. I played that twice this week. I've knocked out an entire part of the cult, one of the lines of the cult, and just leveling up, trying to knock out the story missions. And I know other people are playing the DLC and talking about how great the DLC is to that too. So I'm like, great, another game that I might have to be playing for years in order to finish beating. What else did I jump into? Oh, on my Switch, Final Fantasy VII. I'm still playing that. Nice. And Breath of the Wild. I caught my crickets. So I was trying to use. I had to have an axe or a sword to cut the grass, and what I was doing before, I had a spear, and the spear didn't really spook them out of the grass. Oh, so okay. That's what I was doing wrong. So if you have Breath, did you pick up Breath of the Wild? I couldn't remember.
No,
No.
That's my next one on my list to get.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and play it for a good 2 hours sitting or anything, but I just play it in spurts, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And Tetris 99, I'm addicted to all hell on Tetris 99.
Oh, I actually tried that. Yeah, it's
good, ain't it?
It's good. It's good.
But Tetris is just a classic game. All they had to do was to add one little change in concept, and it's back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, Tetris will never go away. Yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much all I played this week. And I did play Rocket League with you, like you mentioned. So, that was last week.
That was last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, this week. You actually were. I saw you in Party with Shine and Kabowski. And yeah, you played them.
Divinity Original Sin 2. Yep. Thanks for reminding me about that. And that that was fun and hilarious, and it'll be a series going up on our YouTube called The Misadventures of 16 Ounce.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I'm just gonna edit it and snip it down because it is 2 hours of gameplay. So, and with that game, since it's D&D based, there's a lot of talking to people and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna edit the boring, well, not necessarily boring, but wouldn't be fun to sit and watch stuff out and put all the fun stuff in. What's that?
Are you guys role playing?
I guess we're role playing. I mean, the game is great. I I'm playing as an undead character, so it follows all the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. The role, the dice, the tabletop, however you want it, the traditional RP role playing game.
Yeah.
So as playing as an undead, I can't use potions or holy magic because it actually hurts me, but you can heal me with poison. So when I'm attacking things, they can just chuck poison spells at the monsters or whatever we're fighting, and I can just sit in it and constantly get healed while fighting and shit like that. So it's pretty fun. And there's a lot of funny moments that happen. There's a lot of fire. I'll say that.
A lot of fire.
Yeah. So, but yeah, but that was me, Shine, Cabo, and Specto. So who just recently joined the community after months of Shine asking them to.
Yep.
So, all right, let's just go over some quick housekeeping. As always, guys, if you want to support the show, you can head over to merchroom.com/16OZ and pick up some sweet merch such as coffee mugs and t-shirts, all that fun jazz, and use promo code 16OZ to get 10% off your entire purchase. As well, you can become a Patreon over at Patreon, and with that, you automatically get well, we got all the stuff listed there, but we do a giveaway when we record the first episode of the month live every other month currently. We would have recorded this week's live, but luckily it's not a giveaway episode, so we're not fucking up. But also, if you're not a patron, you can listen in live and you get a chance of winning a game, or well, I guess a gift card towards a game. So, and I just found a dryer sheet inside my shirt, which means I've had that on all night. What the hell?
You're static. Breathe. And smell fresh.
Yep, I smell good. So head on over, join our Discord, take in on talking to cool people, talking about food, booze, video games, and all other kinds of stuff. And now with that, why don't we get into some news? First up, Rocket League is even more epic. Epic Games announced on Wednesday that they have purchased Psyonix, the developer of Rocket League. The buyout will be completed by early June, and they start as Psyonix, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, will continue to bring the full Rocket League experience across all platforms to all current and new players all over the world. On PC, the game will come to the Epic Store late 2019, but they have not said if it will remain available on Steam after then. So that's interesting. Didn't they say Microsoft was in the running to purchase them as well? Or people were just wishing they were?
Or I think people were wishing they were, from what I was reading. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, this is nuts.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like Rocket League's an unsuccessful game.
Yeah.
So
this is like I was telling Organic last time he was playing. This is like the best $20 I've ever spent in my life on a game.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I still have 33 crates to open.
Oh, man. Gotta get them crates open, dude.
I know I bought some and then I bought keys and then I just haven't bought the keys to open the last ones I bought. Because you can buy those crates for like cheap, man. I got like 40 crates for like $8.
Oh, damn. Where'd you do that at? Like online somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was online. The guy just said, sorry, here's the puppy playing.
Oh, no problem.
Gosh dang it. Shush. But, no, I can't remember the website I went to. It was a while ago. I went to him, and the guy just messaged me on Xbox saying, hey, you there? Or let me know when you're there. And he jumped in and traded me for the crates I bought. It was really reliable. It's cool. But,
oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to beat her butt.
That's all good. My son will probably wake up soon, and then I'll have background noise too.
She's usually not like this
hyper in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I let her out to go pee before we started, and she's going crazy. And then we think she might be deaf, so I can't yell at her.
Oh, damn. Or she's just smart and ignores you.
Yeah. Selective hearing. But,
so I wonder if just to get back on topic, I wonder if Sonic's like what if they're because they bought since they're the developer if they're making another game and it's gonna be exclusive to Steam to Epic Store, and then also the whole idea of whether once it comes to the Epic Store if it's gonna be pulled from Steam and crap like that is kind of insane.
I think that's would be stupid on Epic's part.
Yeah, it would.
How many, whatever you want to call it, downloads it's gotten off Steam is crazy because it's like It's like you said, it's not a crappy, stupid little game. It's popular all over, especially with the crossplay and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be similar to as when Microsoft bought Minecraft. Like,
yeah,
they were just like, yeah, we'll put it out on everything because we get a piece of that pie every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that night we was playing Rocket League after you jumped off and Organic got on. I was actually talking to him. I'm debating on whether to buy this for the Switch because it is cross-play.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, if I want to sit in bed and play one night with you guys and just talk through Discord or something. Or actually, you don't even need to talk through Discord. If you guys are in party on Xbox, I can join you through the Xbox app.
Yep, you can do, yep.
Yeah. So.
I've been debating it too. I was going to watch for a sale on the Switch because it does go on sale quite often there. Oh, so you can probably catch it for like $12 to $15 at times.
There's some really good sales on the Switch.
Yeah, they do.
Noticed.
Yep. Like that game Panty Party that you posted.
I know, I saw that. Because it was in my news feed on the Switch. I'm like, why is this in my news feed on the Switch?
It was on mine too. It was.
Yeah, and it's like
Japan.
Yeah.
That's all. Some weird stuff.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, since I got a Switch, you can't call me racist anymore either.
Yep, there you go. You can't say I hate Nintendo either.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been saying it for a while.
All right, moving on. Let's jump into Call of Duty Ninjas. Treyarch have announced details of the new content drop Operation Spectre Rising on April 30th. A brand new specialist has been added named Spectra, who can quickly leap between groups of enemies and slash them with a katana. There will also be 3 new maps: Artifact, Masquerade, and Weapon of Mass Destruction, I guess, WMD.
Yeah, the WMD one's a remake of
the
first Black Ops.
Okay, I gotcha. Dude, I haven't played this game in fucking ages.
I haven't. I was going to jump back into it the other day with Marius. He's wanting to play it, and then he jumped off before I got on. So,
got ya.
But yeah, I want to jump back into it and try this mode.
Yeah, see if it's only bad people playing now.
Right. Or how bad we've fallen off and really suck.
Yeah, exactly. Not that I was good to begin with.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it was a good Call of Duty. Call of Duty Blackout's good. I can't deny that. Because when that came out, all we said was like, oh man, this is a killer. You know what I mean? Like, this is so much better than...
Yeah.
Than, what was
PUBG
it?
Or
PUBG, and all that. Yeah. And then Apex Legends come down, and then we're like, oh, this is even better. So, but... It sounds like Apex Legends been falling off a little bit, but not in a bad way. They're still getting a shit ton of people, but
yeah. Did you ever, speaking of like blackout mode and stuff, did you ever try Firestorm on Battlefield 5?
I haven't yet. I haven't even played the campaign or anything in Battlefield 5. It's just sitting on my Xbox.
I haven't finished the campaign yet, so don't feel bad.
Okay. Have you jumped into it?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you think of it?
I liked it. The World War II style and everything, and you just see the flame. What I think is cool, it's not like an electric dome or whatever that's closing in around you. It's actual fire that's closing in.
Okay.
So it's a ring of fire that's closing in. That's really cool how they did it.
Is that like the major difference? Like how many players and all is in that? I can't remember.
I think one of the differences it's only 64 because that's the biggest they go on the other maps. 64 on the other modes, I should say, where it's 32 versus 32.
So is it 64 versus 64?
No,
or 32 versus 32.
No, it's the battle royale, so it's one versus, or you can go in the squad.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I mean, Battlefield's good games, but
Yeah, it's really cool if you get a tank, whatever. You can go blow the crap out of buildings and.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stuff. It's cool. It's has its own little perks and everything because it's World War II and not futuristic stuff.
Yeah. So it's a little different. I gotcha. Oh. So I guess we move on to the next bit of news, which is probably the biggest news of the week, and that was some updates on Borderlands 3. There was the Borderlands 3 gameplay reveal was on May 1st, and this is what we learned from it. You now have the ability to crouch slide and then climb up ledges, like, modern day games. Like you go jump, original Borderlands, all you could do is that really shitty jump.
Yeah, if that.
But yeah, if that, yeah. But now you can run, jump, and, climb up the edge like you can in every single modern day game. Some big news was now guns now have handling stats, and you're able to switch between different elemental damages types on the fly. On one gun, it can have 2 different elemental damages, and then they also showed off that there will be guns with the ability to switch between they showed off a gun that went between semi-automatic mode and then shot off a bunch of micro missiles as the other firing mode. So it just sounds like they're giving you 2 types of guns in one all the time now.
Well, I'll
which is kind of
micro
cool.
Missiles.
Yeah, micro missiles. Because he even mentioned you could have a a shotgun that switches to grenade launcher or something like that. So that's pretty cool. They also showed that you can interact with the environment a little more. The demo showed cover being destroyed, and explosive barrels can now be propelled towards enemies with melee attacks. So you can whack something that you can explode towards an enemy and then shoot it, kind of deal. Environmental hazards can be impacted by elements like oil catching fire or water conducting electricity. So some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. And then this is really cool, I thought. You can now also revive NPCs, and the NPCs can revive you. Yeah. So single player.
Why would you want to revive an NPC though? Because they're always stupid.
Yeah, but that NPC can revive you if you're playing single player, which is kind of nice.
Good.
Yeah, and then also co-op. In co-op, before it was always a gun drops and it's like, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? Blah blah blah. Now it's everyone receives their own stream of loot, and they added a level balancing tool that keeps everyone fighting enemies and receiving loot at their own level.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's really cool. I wonder if you still share cash.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll probably have a trade thing in there and all that stuff. So you can, if you want to give your friend a gun, you know what I mean?
Yeah, say I get this certain weapon. Hey, I got this, and you're like, oh, I've been looking for that. And I'll trade you or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like they made some awesome improvements on this game, to modernize it, and I cannot fucking wait because I've been playing Borderlands 2 a lot, and I think tonight actually is Saturday now. Tonight I might be playing some of the Game of the Year Borderlands with Charlie Mops. So,
nice.
But
if I'm on, I'll join you guys.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Other news: Gearbox announced a new Twitch extension called EchoCast. By linking their Shift accounts, views will be able, you could be able to win in-game loot. You'll also be able to view the stream's backpack contents and skill tree using an interactive sidebar. You'll also be able to interact with special chests when found by the streamer, with a chance to pick an item from the chest, which will then be scaled to your level.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so some interactive, checking someone out on stream, you get rewarded for watching the game on Twitch, which that's kind of smart because that's gonna bump them up on the hot games list on Twitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So, are you as excited as I am for this, or?
No, I'm excited for the new Borderlands. I can't wait. That's so far the only game on my radar this year.
Yeah, same here. Not too many things. I was gonna pick up Days Gone this week, but I had a little too much fun last weekend, and I have to wait till my next payday. So, but besides Days Gone, I think Days Gone, Dragon's Dogma on the Switch, and Borderlands 3, they're the early games right now on my list of stuff that I'm can't wait to play, kind of thing.
Dragon's Dogma, is it like a JRPG on the Switch?
Yeah.
You guys talking about it in Discord.
Yeah, it's like an adventure JRPG, adventure RPG, whatever you want to call it. It looks really good, and it's it's coming out on the Switch, but it was out. It's an older game, but it just got revamped for the Switch, kind of thing.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the only game on my radar this year so far.
Yeah. Cool.
There might be something that comes up on the Switch that'll catch my interest too. Who knows?
Yeah, the Switch is weird. There's like definitely the big hitters on the Switch, but then like there's like these couple like little games that like it's just kind of like, do I want to get that or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Mortal Kombat 11's on the Switch, and it's like, why would I get it on there when I can get it on the something
exactly?
Looks way nicer, like the Xbox and then the fighting controls. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about a fighting game on the Switch. I mean, I guess you do have You said Super Smash Brothers is really good on that, but I guess you would need a pro controller.
Yeah, I definitely
play. Yeah,
you definitely need a pro controller to play MK11. But yeah,
the
button controls for Smash Brothers is easy. It's like 2 jump and 2 punch. It's like
it's true. I have a feeling MK11 is a little different.
Yes. If it's anything like the old school ones, you need that arcade pad with the 9 buttons and shit on it. No.
Yeah. But, well, we mentioned this before on the podcast, but if you want to kill Sean Bean, Warner Brothers and IO Interactive have announced Sean Bean will once again, like they said, be an elusive target on Hitman 2. But players will have from the 3rd of May to the 3rd of June to think of horrible ways to kill MI5 agent Mark Fava, the freelance assassin known as the Undying. And the Miami pack is also now available for $11.99, adding or $9.49 over there and on the other across the pond, adding new missions, modes, and content. This is a game that I would play, but I have a feeling will eventually end up in Game Pass.
I think you might be right.
So like I'm like holding out and like because the first Hitman was a lot of fun to play.
I actually enjoyed most of it when we played it on Game Pass.
Yeah. It could get frustrating in certain levels, but I mean, I thought it was a very well done, murderer game. Pretty much what it is.
So is this the same as that one where they have the different episodes? So you just you're not buying like a full $60 game. You're just paying like $12 an episode or whatever. $10
I believe so. Yeah, because they said the Miami pack is now available, so I'm assuming that's a new episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's new missions, modes, and content. I believe, I mean, that's kind of a smart, for that type of game, I think that's a kind of smart format.
Yeah, it is. Because you get people, I don't want this one. I'm waiting for, like, say, the Colorado pack or whatever the hell they do. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like, oh, this one looks interesting to me. This one might not,
Yeah.
So, and then you can always later on do a sale and bundle stuff together and boost your sales that way. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Or just throw it in Game Pass.
Or just throw it in Game Pass, yeah. Well, speaking of murders, we'll talk about another one. Ghost Wildlands gets more punishing. A new 2-mission job, Operation Oracle, has been added to Wildlands. A new character, Cole D. Walker, a ghost team leader with his own agenda, is sent to extract a Skell technology engineer who's been arrested by Unidad. Skell Tech is the company behind some of the technology used by Ghost Recon. Ubisoft says that players will uncover information that redefines loyalty and warns that missions will have to be explored thoroughly. And the biggest thing about this is
Yep.
it looks it is I guess he did. Did he do the acting for this character?
I think
can't remember.
Yeah.
So like it looks just like the Netflix Punisher dude. I forgot his name. He's a really good actor. Yeah, it looks Punisher. Exactly like him. Yeah, he looks exactly like the Punisher. So that's another game that like I wish I would have finished.
It's one on my I made a little groups on the Xbox, little files or whatever groups.
Yeah,
I made one that's backlog games. Like I picked like the top 10.
That's a good idea.
Backlog games I want to finish, and then I'll switch them out here and there after I finish them, and that's on there to finish. I need to finish. It's such a great game.
Yeah, it is a great game, and that's actually a good idea, Roz. I never thought of that. Like that way, you just put like 3 or 4 in there and like focus on them, so you're not going through your whole library trying to pick backlog stuff. I might have to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's what I did. So yeah, this is on my list to finish, and then now this makes me want to
play it even more.
Yeah, play it even more. I want to become the Punisher. I'm doing air quotes if you can't. The Punisher.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm sure. I mean, I would. I mean, like, I like the fact that like it even says like that
he's a. Jeez.
Whoa! Well, hello.
Hello. Sorry.
All good. That he's a ghost team leader with his own agenda, just like the Punisher. Good Punisher's like, I do shit my way. Bad guys die.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll have like a, you know how you can get different little like paint schemes or stickers, whatever, for your uniform. If they'll have a Punisher skull, that would be pretty sick.
Oh man, they would have to pay Marvel some moolah for that, though. That's the only thing.
They could tweak it a little bit so they didn't have
That's
to.
True.
Make it its own little skull.
I mean, my guy's running around looking like Sting from back in the WCW days.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So I guess they could pull that off. Because I'm sure, unless Sting, the wrestler that played, was Sting, like goes to play Ghost Recon one day and goes, "Hey."
Yeah.
And then sues Ubisoft. I don't know if he can trademark a look, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, man.
Yeah, this is another one we should do on Sundays.
Oh, yeah, Ghost Recon?
Yeah, me, you,
Seth, and Toast.
Yeah, if Toast wants to. I know he doesn't like our little...
He doesn't like the way you and I play.
Shoot him up. Just kill them all.
Yeah.
They're cartel assholes. They don't deserve to be stealthed around. Just blow the shit out of them.
Yep. I mean, we could try to be stealthy, but there's a good chance all hell will break loose because we'll do something stupid.
True. True. Very true.
Oh, shit. All right, well, the next bit of news we got, we're just ramming through this episode because it's just the two of us.
It's all good, man.
But, gonna be a short episode. Nothing wrong with that. VR choices. Oculus has announced 2 new VR headsets, the Quest and the Rift S. They both have a price tag of $399 and use the same controls. The Quest is Android-based standalone device. Due to it being Android-based, it has a smaller library of games and is slightly less powerful, but a PC is not required. The Rift S required cables to connect to your PC, but is more powerful and has full access to thousands of VR games on the Steam store. In contrast to the PlayStation virtual reality is currently priced around $250, but of course, you also need a PS4.
Right.
So if you throw the $250 on top of what is a PS4 right now, is it $299 or $399?
I think it's still $299 for the regular and $399 for the Pro.
For the Pro. So if you wanted a Pro, it would be shit, man. That's a lot of money dropping for virtual reality. I'm still one of those people that's just not really. I know everyone says like once you try it, you'll be all about it, but I'm just not. I don't really care about VR. I'm not really into it.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I want to try it. I want to check it out just to see. But like, I think this holiday season you'll see a big sale on the PS4 with the VR for like You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
Trying to boost it.
Boost it. I think you just might see it on like Black Friday for like $150 for the PSVR, and then like another $200 console like they did Spider-Man.
Gotcha. Like do a bundle deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. The idea of having something on my head to game with just seems weird to me.
Well, come on. You want the Labo VR.
I don't want that shit.
You're talking like you wanted it. What was it, last episode or the episode?
I wasn't talking like I wanted that.
I'm just giving you crap.
That's even worse because you gotta sit there and hold it on your head. That face.
I know when you guys were talking about it, I went and looked it up, and I was like, yeah, you gotta hold it on your face, like you said. So it's like, you remember the Nintendo Virtual Boy?
Oh God, do I?
That piece of shit. Yeah.
That little red piece of shit.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. I mean, you didn't really have to hold it to your face, but you had the stand where you had to sit there and lean over on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was even worse because it was all in red.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the first release of Mario Tennis, I think, was on that.
I think you're right.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Virtual Boy. Nintendo had good ideas, just not executed too well. And back in those days when they were booming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did some funky stuff.
Yeah. But
yeah, don't get me wrong. I think virtual reality will do well because it's always been there, and it's sci-fi and something that people always wanted to do. So now that it's becoming available, I don't know. I might get into it more so when 10 years from now when it's Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Then I might get into VR.
Right. I might.
But
I don't know. I'm interested in the Android-based one because it's, even though it's a little less power and smaller library of games, but it's PC not required, and you don't need. I think it's wireless.
Okay.
Too, so that's a big deal. You don't have all those cords running to you and trip over them, or.
Yeah, it would be interesting on what their games are though, since
That's
it's just
true.
what can it support? Is it just going to be a bunch of job simulator games? You know what I mean?
Kingdom Castle, or kind
Yeah.
of the other one.
Yeah. So, I think that's my problem with VRs right now. Is just there's not a ton of available games. It's either a horror game or a simulator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just not interested in pretending to be a doctor or pretending to be working at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that in real life. Why would I want to do it in video game?
Yeah. Why would I want to do it in VR? I can see what it would be like.
Yeah.
No thanks. No, I'm like you. I think I can wait. But
yeah, no rush. Wait for the technology to take off a little bit more and price to drop a tad.
But these two new headsets, though, does mean it's moving forward. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and having choices is always good.
Yep.
It's always good for the consumer. Because, like I said, having two, it could eventually bring the price of the VR on PlayStation down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you got Oculus, PSVR, and what's the other one? Isn't there Vibe? HTC?
Vibe, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the HTC one. I think those are the only ones out right now, correct?
Pretty sure. Could be
Besides
wrong,
the Labo?
but that's all I know of. And the Labo. Yeah, there you go. Which
Cardboard on your face.
Definitely not the one to go for if you're going to get into VR.
Oh, man. No.
And here comes my little dude.
Oh, no. That's good.
What's up? Oh, you're cheersing me. Cheers. Oh,
give him a pound, dog. Does he do pounds?
Hey, get a high five. And he told me no.
No?
He's not a morning person.
I can't say I blame him.
Oh,
blame him
man.
one bit for that, not being a morning person.
All right, and then let's see. Our last bit of news we got for you guys is just some of the big hitters that are being released this month. Rage 2 comes out on the 14th, along with A Plague Take. Innocence. I don't know what A Plague Take Innocence is. Rage 2 is another one of them games I'm like, I'll buy it when it's really cheap.
Was Rage 2 supposed to be like a cyberpunkish type game?
Yeah, like more like that. Like, I mean, I think it's more like a Wolfenstein style game, but like with that kind of cosmetic look of like futuristic cyberpunk.
Gotcha.
Wasteland type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really didn't pique my interest, so I haven't looked too much into it. That's why I was asking. So.
Yeah. Then you got on the 21st, Team Sonic Racing, which I have no clue what that is either.
I think it's like Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. Both Sonic characters?
Sonic characters or Sega.
That's kind of cool. Hey, that's something I might pick up then.
Yeah.
But I am not going to go see that silly Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That I think nobody that grew up playing the Sonic games wants to go see.
The movie? No. I mean, like I said, I'll go probably see it because my kids will be like, hey, can we go see it? I'll
yeah.
End up taking them.
Yeah.
You just wait until your yours gets older. Then those days will be coming. You'll be like, oh, man, I got to go see this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. But then there will be good things that I'm like, oh, I can take John to go see this. So I can see it.
True.
Now here's a game that I'm interested in actually because I played the first one, the 28th, Layer of Fear 2, which I played the first Layer of Fear, and it's a good first-person horror game, like puzzle horror type thing. Mm-hmm. The first one was pretty good, made me jump a shit ton of times. I think I streamed it a few times, and I think a couple people checked out, and like we were laughing because of how many times I got freaked out.
Yeah, I think I checked you playing this, and I was like, hell no.
Yeah, because when the like creepy dolls start showing up, I think you were like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah, that was it.
And then on the 29th, PlayStation VR game, Blood and Truth. So if you do pick up a VR game, you can pick up if you do pick up PlayStation VR, you can pick up Blood and Truth on the 29th.
Nice. Very nice. I don't even know what the game's about, but very nice.
Yeah, neither do I. Just a reminder, guys, that we are doing Game Pass. Next episode is where we will be talking about it. More so, I believe, Surf and Toast, because you and I both can't make it next week, I think, right? We'll figure that all out.
We'll figure all that out, but...
Yep.
Yeah.
But they'll be talking about Prey, and it's to reach Chapter 1. And since I can't make the show, I will write in my thoughts to you guys so that you guys can just go ahead and say what I think on it.
Did you guys ever figure out if you get an achievement that pops or something just when you're done with Chapter 1 or not? Yeah.
I've only played about an hour so far, so I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's gotten to the checkpoint, so we haven't been able to. But so if you're in Discord, just keep an eye out. Somebody will post, hey, this is where it's at, where Chapter 1 ends. So hopefully not too long.
Right.
So, because it is a creepy ass game. So, you got anything else you want to chit chat about, dude?
No, I'm good. I think.
Good?
Yeah. Nothing else.
All right.
Come to mind. So.
All right, well, that will end this episode of the 16-Ounce Gaming Podcast. As always, please join us on Discord. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16OZ_gaming, on Facebook and YouTube at 16-Ounce Gaming Family. Give us a review on iTunes. We're on Spotify. We're all just about available everywhere, so go ahead and hit them sub buttons there. Tell your friends about us. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Game Ogre.